And we are back. Pokemon Pearl Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. The fourth and final member of the Elite Four, Lucian, and his Psychic-type Pokemon. Really good stuff. This is the final hurdle to overcome before Cynthia and her Garchomp. So I do not have a perfect plan against Lucian. He has some very strong psychic types, especially the Bronzong and Alakazam, and honestly, even the Metacham with a really nice move set. So a lot of my Pokemon are in trouble or are threatened by super effective moves or just hard hitting psychics, honestly. Um, so the game plan is gonna be Torterra actually getting out there, and we're gonna set up with the big fella. It's Mr. Mime who likes his reflect and light screens and threatens with a thunderbolt. So Gyarados and Staraptor and even Tentacruel are out of the picture when it comes to Mr. Mime. So that only leaves Gastrodon, Bronzong, and Torterra. And now Bronzong could have done pretty decent, I think. And then we could have set up our own screens, and then Gastrodon would have done pretty decent as well for that 1v1. But I want something more than just the 1v1. I want to see how far we can get with just Uichiro until we have to pull the plug and get him out of there to safety. So I'm hoping Uichiro can take out one, two, maybe even three before we have to start swapping around. So that is the tentative game plan. Let's see if it can work out. Let's see if it goes completely wrong. But if we make it out of this without losing anybody, I think we can beat Cynthia. We've got this. Let's do it. So Lucian, 5 psychic type Pokemon. I really like his team. It's a lot of fun. And I do believe Lucian is one of the harder final members of the Elite Four. So let's see if that holds up. And the level difference is right there. Bronzong is level 63. So we are ready for Cynthia, but we got to beat Lucian first. Here we go. So Mr. Mime comes down, and I do believe we are going to lean into that Leech Seed. It is such a good move. It is such a unique move. There's not many moves like it, and it's like a hidden status. It doesn't paralyze, it doesn't poison, but man, is it there. And I do believe we lean in, and then we are just going to trade back and forth setups here. It goes for the reflect. So 5 turns, essentially we have a burn now, but no problem. We're just going to use Mr. Mime's game and play it. We're just going to mime the mime. So Leech Seed comes down, and I believe Mr. Mime's probably going to go for a light screen now, and we're going to go for Curse. I am kidding. Psychic comes down, and it's going to do good damage since Uichiro's defense is higher than Special. However, we tank that no problem, and we're going to get the Leech Seed back to help heal up that as well. So really good stuff. So as you can see, if Mr. Mime crits, I think our plan goes out the window. And that seems to happen a lot, but it's just part of the game. If it crits, you know? But if it doesn't, that means the plan is really going to go well. So I think what we're going to do here is kind of just curse this out. And barring a critical or falling low enough to where a critical could kill us, I do believe we're going to have to watch out for that. And honestly, that right there, I think we died a critical. I think we died a critical hit psychic. It would be so cool if Mr. Mime just went for like a light screen or something. But I think it's going to go for another psychic. We've got 2 curse. So I don't think we can go for curse. We have to either earthquake or leaf storm. And because if we curse again and we get into the red or the yellow, we're not going to be able to do anything with Torterra. So maybe I should have attacked last turn. Either way, Earthquake is going to have to go through the reflect, so it's already doing half, but we almost got it back to neutral with the +2 curse, to where Leaf Storm is stab 200. I honestly think Earthquake and Leaf Storm are going to do about the same. I think they're going to do about the same. I don't know if Mr. Mime's special or physical is higher. I would say special, actually. So even with the reflect, I'm going all in, and if it crits, Mr. Mime goes down. Now, no critical. Let's keep it clean, keep it safe here. No critical. Torterra, you got this, big boy. No critical, but we do get the special defense drop. So all of that, and I do believe we just traded our Torterra for Mr. Mime, and that is assuming Mr. Mime falls, and he does. Okay, I'll take that, but no more Leech Seed heal. and now we are in trouble. The Medicham comes down. That did not go well at all. And an Ice Fang is going to be coming down here. And the worst part about this is Medicham can hit literally everyone for super effective except for the Gastrodon. The only one it cannot hit for super effective is the Gastrodon, but we're going to have to swap into an Ice Punch, and that's not ideal, but we're going to have to do it, and we're just going to have to go from there. We are just going to have to go from there. We're going to get Uichiro safe to safety. The Drain Punch comes. It went for Drain Punch, which is going to do even more. Then the Ice Punch. That is unfortunate. Thankfully, the Reflect wears off. Pure Power. Oh, gosh. All right, so that's 70 or 69 HP. So if it crits, it's going to be flirting with the critical hit death there. Medicham is pretty squishy. Do we all in on a Body Slam Paralysis? Do we just chunk it? The good thing about this is we're going to get some damage down onto the Medicham. The question is, do we go for the Surf damage? Do we go for the Dig damage? Or do we go for Body Slam Paralysis? We can't hit for super effective. If Body Slam gets the paralysis, it is massive, but if it doesn't, that's not a lot of damage, and we're going to have to swap out. On top of that, it's going to use Drain Punch and heal. It's going to heal back quite a chunk of what we do, which actually makes me want to get the paralysis. The fact that this thing can hit everything for super effective is a problem, and the only one that doesn't get it for super effective is now hurting. So I need to make a decision. Do I all in on the Surf or do I all in on the Body Slam? I honestly have no idea what's the Surf is going to do more damage, but Body Slam has the potential to do paralysis. I'm going Surf. I want the damage. I want to get Medicham as low as possible. And actually, because Medicham goes first, it doesn't get the heal, but my goodness, is Akane hurting, and Oranberry is not going to be what we need here. And so can we just get to half? Can we chunk? Can we get low? Good stuff. And I would presume another Drain Punch, right? Well, at least it's not going to go for Thunder Punch. We know for a fact it's not going to go for Thunder Punch because of the ground typing of Akane. So let's actually abuse that. And this is the only other Pokemon with an electric type move. So this might be the moment to get the Gyarados out there. And this, with the Intimidate, this is going to eat whatever Medicham does really nicely. Come on, baby. Okay, so it gets to half. We need to finish the Medicham. Please tell me Gyarados can finish a Medicham from 55, 60% health. Super high attack, stab waterfall. If this doesn't kill and Medicham responds with a critical hit Thunder Punch, I think I am leaving. Please, Gyarados from downtown, you've got this. I believe in you, Cruel. I believe in you, absolutely. Okay, we are good. This fight is really tough, but we are making it through. 2 Pokemon down, 3 to go. Girafarig comes down and does not have a super effective move, but does have stab double hit, and has stab psychic. So I'm hoping we are just outside of critical hit range. It does have inner focus, so it cannot be flinched. That is really important to keep in mind. I think we just go for a double waterfall and get the giraffe out of here. If I try to play with the Dragon Dance and it backfires, I just can't do it. So let's go for the insured damage, and let's see how much this does against the giraffe. Gets it into prime position, and now we can actually Dragon Dance and Waterfall again because of the heal. So that's actually really good. I didn't think it would do that much damage. And there is the full restore from Lucian. Beautiful stuff. Dragon Dance comes down, and now we are +1/+1 on the Gyarados. You love to see it. And this Waterfall should finish the Girafarig. So Lucian kind of helping us out there with the Giraffe. Thankfully, no critical or special defense drop. And the tide is turning, hopefully, here. So because of the Dragon Dance, I do believe we are faster than the Alakazam. I really hope so. But a stab psychic from an Alakazam is brutal. If that crits, We absolutely lose the Gyarados. However, Alakazam's physical defense is really low. So I am all in, +1 attack, +1 speed. If we are faster than the Alakazam, this should kill. If not, it has a chance of flinching. And if that doesn't happen and it responds with a stab psychic, we potentially lose the Gyarados. But Gyarados' special defense is really high. So unless it crits, let's see what happens. So we are faster. Cruel from downtown. Gyarados comes in here. I don't think Alakazam lives this because of how frail it is, right? Beautiful stuff, dude. Gyarados is just flexing. And the Bronzong comes down. Okay, so we dodge Earthquake. Gyro Ball is neutral. We'll actually do quite a bit because of how much faster we are than it. And Psychic will also do quite a bit. So kind of the same position as the Alakazam. I do think we died a critical. And if it Calm Minds, we definitely died a critical. But however, with the Dragon Dance proc, with neutral, Waterfall is neutral. So that's still going to do a ton of damage. I'm willing to go for at least one Waterfall and see what Bronzong does. And if it goes for the Calm Mind, we might be able to two-shot. Can we get this into two-shot range? Oh, it's right there. And the Citrus Berry, I forgot to calculate that. It goes for the Psychic. If this crits, okay, that didn't crit, we get an Oran Berry. And honestly, that did not do a lot of damage. And I think we're outside of critical hit range. The funny thing about Gyarados is it's so known for its attack, but look at the special defense. It really does have a high special defense as well. So Gyarados is just a fantastic Pokemon through and through. And I do believe we go for another Waterfall here. And I think 2 more Waterfalls and we do it. And I think we're in range to live 1 more Psychic. Unless Gyro Ball or Gyro Ball, I think it's Gyro, comes in and crits us. But it's leaning into the Psychic. So no crit. Okay, we hold on. And if this is outside of full restore range, we win. If this is full restore range, it's going to get a little bit tipsy. Oh, it's full restore range. It's so unfortunate, but I wasn't really in a position to Dragon Dance. However, that was not a critical hit. That's right. The Citrus Berry activation. I do believe we can two-shot now with the Waterfall. So that first Waterfall we had was a low roll, it looks like, and that one was the high. So even with the low roll, I think we finish. I don't know if this is worth it. I'm going all in. Cruel has done everything she needs to do. She's got her bags. Let's pack them. Let's hand our bags to Lucian and let's go see Cynthia. Yes. If Bronzong held on with 1 HP and killed Gyarados, oh my God, that would have been insane. Lucian falls. We have 6 Pokemon. 3 of them are bleeding out. We're going to heal them up. And it's going to be a 6v6 versus Cynthia. I am so excited. I want that Garchomp right here, right now. Let's see if we can cook up a strategy worthy of Cynthia herself. Let's do this. The entire Nuzlocke has come to a head right here. One final battle. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.